guys, happy Sunday. If y'all see me shifting around in my seat, it's because I am toe scratching my feet because I got attacked by super hungry, aggressive, mean mosquitoes. After that 2 weeks of rain we had, them suckers came out in droves and they are hungry. But I was outside because I was filming a little snippet of something that I found at the flea market. I wanted to share with you guys, and slowly I think it's becoming a theme with me, but I'll show you that, guys, in a little bit. But yeah, that little bit of time I was out there, my feet, which is pretty much, with the exception of my shoulders, the only thing exposed right now because I had on flip-flops. Oh, these suckers are mean right now, like mean as heck. But so yeah, if y'all see me kind of shifting around, that's what I'm doing. I got some itchy feet things happening from here down. But how are y'all? Are y'all good? I hope so. It's been a while. Has it been a while? I don't know. It feels like forever. The last few weeks have been very stressful. I'm trying to put everything into place for the insurance to come do the estimate and the roofers and getting the garage in a walkable condition for the folks to come out and look around, because there's a little bit of damage in there as well. I just found out. So I've been really busy, really stressed, and my anxiety has really been playing with my head, and I find solace in the thrifting of it all. So I did go thrifting since I've seen y'all. Hello, that's what we do here. I don't know why I say I've been thrifting. That's what we do here, right? But I've been to the Goodwill bins, to the Goodwill store. I went to Thrift Town. I went to Thrifty Station. And then we went to Trader's Village, which is the big old giant flea market. And then I picked up some why not look at it stuff at Dollar Tree. And yeah, so here I am. So let's get into it. Let me show you guys what I picked up at. Let me show you guys this first. Hang on. This is my friend. You guys, I have wanted one of these friggin' things forever, but they're so expensive. And this is head to toe skeleton. But they're too expensive. They're anywhere between $40 and $60 depending on where you go. And I found this awesome thing. Now, I'd hold him up, but I still have issues with his arm. But trust me when I tell you, he is head to toe. It's a jointed skeleton. He's skinny, so he might be a teenager skeleton. I hate to say that because it sounds really dark. But he's a skinny guy, and he was only $24.99. Ooh, that's spooky. At 99-cent only. I couldn't resist him. Now, I'd seen him there a few weeks ago, and I'm like, no, that's still $24.99. I can use that for something else. But I couldn't stop thinking about him. Yes, I couldn't stop thinking about a friggin' skeleton. And when I went back, there were only 2 left. And I said, no, if I don't get it now, I'm not going to get him. They might not bring him out next year. And I really want one. And his eyeballs light up. Look, isn't that dastardly? Isn't that spooky? He my friend. Anywho, I had to have him. So he's been sitting here on my dining table, dining with us for weeks now. But see, ooh, this is not X-rated. No, we ain't showing no skeleton privies. But it is a full skeleton, and he's my friend, and he's gonna set out on Halloween to terrify folks. So let me put him down. I love him. Okay, speaking of Halloween, now I can jump into my Thrifty Station finds. I went yesterday morning just because I've been waking up pretty early, and they're only open till 1 o'clock on Saturday, and I was up like at 9:30, so pew, I went. Excuse me. And I found some more of these. I keep finding these. Every year I seem to find some, but I just can't resist them. They're these cute little plastic little jack-o'-lanterns, and they have the bulb in there, and they plug in, and they do work. I tried both of them out because I got 2, and they were $3 each. So I'm going. Are y'all okay? The spirit of Halloween is acting up. Okay, here's the second one. I'm gonna spray paint them. And I just left Walmart and forgot to look for a pumpkin color spray paint because they're pretty dull. They're pretty faded. But $3 each. They work. They have the little bulb in there, and I think they're adorable. And I have a bigger one that I found at a thrift store last year. So they're going to go maybe at the entrance of my walkway this Halloween. I'm not sure, but they're adorable, and I couldn't leave them behind because you're not going to find them for $3 anywhere. So I'm hoping with $1.50, the cheapest orange spray paint I can find. I can judge them up just some, and they'll be a nice little addition. But I was also apparently in a holiday mood because they had little Christmas ornaments out, and I got these adorable little knitted skis. No, ice skate skis. What the heck? These were $1. Okay. And then these glass ones. Aren't those pretty? These are going to go on my countrified Christmas tree. I'm hoping to put my countrified Christmas tree up. I'm hoping to go all out this year. Last year I didn't decorate till end of the year, end of right before Christmas, and I only gave myself time enough to put one up, which was not like me because I usually have 2 or 3 trees up. But this is going to go on the country Christmas tree, and it was $2. And then these were so stinking cute. I don't know if Hershey branded them, but the little chocolate bar on the bottom is stamped Hershey, and it's this little s'more snowman going fishing for what? I don't know, but look at the little graham cracker, the chocolate, the mellows, so cute. And he was a book. And then I went around the corner and found his little buddy, and this is where you can really see that oh no, it's not stamped Hershey. Very good marketing. It looks like it is. I thought it was stamped Hershey, but it's not. The original s'mores Midwest made in China. Okay, so that one was $1 too, and look at them. Isn't he cute? They're gonna go on the country tree too if that country tree don't fall over with all the heavy load. Now that I look at them, I'm like, what the heck were you thinking? But y'all know I like me an old vintage earring. Y'all know I'm all nostalgic for the 80s. And I came across these purple enamel clippies. I don't know. I got a round head, and these are kind of round. I don't think I should have got them. Plus, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose them. Because as soon as I pick up the phone to answer it, I'm going to drop one. Or just walking around, my lobes are going to jiggle, and I'm going to drop one. But they were only $1. So, I don't know. I'm like, really, Mel? Really? Maybe once I polish them up, clean them up a little, they should be okay. But that's what I got at Thrifty Station. And then I've been to Thrift. Nope. I'm kind of out of sorts. Okay, let me show you my Goodwill stuff. Now, the same day I went to the Goodwill bins, I went to the Goodwill store, and inside the store, I found this pretty enamel yellow stretchy bracelet. Y'all know I love me some enamel bracelets. Perfect little addition. Okay, I gotta try and cover this. Hang on. This cup cracked me up, and if y'all remember that apron I bought not too long ago, I'm gonna be sipping some tea while I'm cooking. I hope I can cover this well enough. Look what this cup says. Use your imagination. I'm covering the first letter of each caca word. But it's deceiving because it's pretty little flowers, right? And then I went to look at the writing, and I'm like, oh, had to have it, guys. It was 99 cents at the Goodwill. And then I found this really pretty one. Here I go, going from vulgar to this gorgeousness. It's this pretty cup that reads, "Dear God, give this fabulous, fantastic, faithful friend abundant love and laughter and blessings without end." And as you sippy sip, you see the top of up here says, "You have put gladness in my heart," Psalm 4:7. And I just could not resist this. One of my friends, I have a very small circle of physical friends. I love y'all dearly, and I do consider y'all my cyber sisters. Y'all know, y'all have heard me say this, and I mean it. But I have a very small circle of physical lady friends, and one of my lady friends has been a true champion to me right now when I'm going through all this bullcrap with the house and just, health and just other things. Health, don't worry, I'm not dying or anything like that. I'll fill you guys in on that. But I've just been really, really depressed and really, really anxious about it. It's just too much going on. And she's been like my little cheerleader, my little champion. And when I saw this, I'm like, I want this for her. And this was also 99 cents. I just think it was so pretty. I found some books. Starvation Heights. Guys, this is based on a true story. I didn't realize until at the very end. So apparently in 1911, there were 2 heiresses who just had money to burn. So they went off to this sanatorium where this quack doctor named Linda Hazard believed that if you fasted for so many days, it would cleanse you of everything, including all types of diseases. But she was basically a psycho, and she starved people and took all their money and property and stuff like that in the process Horrible, horrible story. I've already finished reading it. It was a really good book, and it is a true story. A haunting saga of medical murder set in an era of steamships and gaslights. It's a really good book. And then I did a little further research on Google. This lady was sick, but it was $1.99. It's called Starvation Heights. Good read, you guys. And then I came across this, and I'm like, if anything could be more clearer and truer to my heart, it's called Garden Junk. And it's this lady who decorates her garden and her little she shed with found things from flea markets and thrift stores, and it shows how she uses all these little knickknackeries out in her yard. And I'm always worried that my yard is going to start looking like Sanford and Son, because I do love to decorate out there. You guys have seen my fence and stuff like that. But here's a whole nother lady that does it and actually has a book out of it and lets you know it's an art, okay? And this was $2.99, and it is such a fun read, just following how she finds all her little treasures and how she decorates with them outside. Now, she does have way more than I do and way more than I would feel comfortable with, but it's just nice to know that people do decorate their outside like they would their inside. And then I found 2 movies, La Vie en Rose, and the only reason I know anything about this is because of Lady Gaga on A Star Is Born when she sings her version of it. Absolutely amazing. So now I know that song in my head. And apparently this movie back in its day got 4 stars by Roger Ebert, the New York Observer, and Newsday. So enthralling. One of the greatest performances of this or any year. Marion Cotillard gives a performance for the ages, and I can't wait to watch it because I just love music. So we'll watch that. And these are, where was I? These are $1.99 now. They used to be $1. Now they're $1.99 at Goodwill. I forgot where I was. And then I found Stanley and Iris, Jane Fonda and Robert De Niro. I didn't know that they made a movie. It's an illiterate short order cook who's never taken a chance at love meets a newly widowed factory worker who's vowed to never love again, and they come together and become friends and fall in love. And I just thought that was kind of neat. And I like Robert De Niro a whole lot, but I haven't watched a lot of his younger stuff, so I got that. And then I found this gem, and I cannot wait to shine it up and buff it up and clean it up. I think it's gorgeous. It was $3.93. The little chain is busted, but I do collect stained glass, and I lean them up against my panes, my window panes. I think this is going to be gorgeous, all cleaned up and washed. And it says here, East White Oak Bible Church, original 1917 glass salvaged from 1994 fire. And it was made in January 2008. So it was restored and put in here in January 2008. So that's going to be gorgeous in my windows. And then before that, I went into the bins, and let me just reach in here and pull out things as I go. I think I paid $7 for everything I'm going to show you. I found this pretty cross. It has a little nick here, but I'm hoping to get a little creative and find a crayon that matches that and just kind of fill it in. But it's this pretty little cross that's going to go on my gallery wall because there's a little bit of color on it. There was a whole bunch of these, and most of them were broken, but I was able to find 2 of these little pots. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna start seedlings in them because y'all know I'm still trying to do all that stuff. But there were these 2. They had real big ones that were broke, chipped, or cracked, and then they had a whole bunch of little ones, and I didn't really want a whole bunch of them. I just thought 2 would be nice. They're gonna go outside, a la Garden Junk. I found this box of votive candles because why not? I found this little stand. It has a little hook here, and I have this cute little Japanese cast iron lantern. It's pretty small, and I'm hoping, I think it will fit. I just haven't tried it because everything's been sitting here for a while. I found this little stand, and I want to hang the little lantern because you put a candle in the little lantern, and I thought it would be pretty sitting on a little table outside. So got that. I found this thing. It's old. It's something your grandma probably had in her house, but I got it because I don't know if you guys remember, I had finally found these cups that I had been after forever and ever at Knickknacks antique store. So it's just too fitting to have those awesome little cups on this tree. I found this fancy thing. Come to find out I had one, but mine is much smaller and the handle is all cracked and gross. So I went ahead and threw it away, and it will be replaced with this little thing. And the only reason I wanted it is because I'm bougie and I'm watching Gordon Ramsay, and they zest their lemons with it. I just thought that was really cool. I mean, that's what we use it for, shred cheese and everything. But I just thought lemon zester would be awesome. This is one of my, why you should have left it behind. It's super heavy metal vase. I'm hoping I can get some of these what look like water spots off of it, and it'll shine up nice and pretty, because I would like to use this in my bedroom. But if it just doesn't clean up, it'll end up in a donate pile back to whence it came. And then the only other thing I picked up were 12 of these. 12 of these little IKEA light snaps. Well, can you see them? They're these little snowflake shaped thingies you snap over the top of the little light bulb, and makes your tree look gorgeous. I got 12 of them. They were from IKEA. So that is everything I picked up at the bins that day. And then I've been to Thrift Town twice, and I don't remember what I picked up when, but let me just show you it all in one shebang. I found these little wooden canisters, so stinking cute. This one was $1.49 and this one was $1.99, and the reason I want them is because I'm gonna hot glue the lid some kind of way, either catty corner, or I'm gonna hot glue the lid here, and then I'm gonna line it with the little plant liners, and I'm gonna do seedlings. I think it's gonna be sweet once the seedlings grow well enough that I can actually plant them. That's what's gonna go in here. I found It Happened One Night with Clark Gable and Claudette Colbert. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Aren't some of the T's silent? I don't know. But I love a good black and white movie, and this is a classic, and I have not watched it, so I grabbed that, and that was $1.99. I found this sweet little tin thing, and this is going to go with a 3-tiered tier that I have in the same metal. I think I'm going to do something different back here, and I'm going to do that. I have the 3-tiered tier, and this was $2.99, and then I bought this for that ensemble. It is well with my soul. Isn't that pretty? This same metal. I think I'm going to do a little judging up back there. This was $5.99, but somebody was selling it for $19.99. Home Decor, Hobby Lobby was selling it for $19.99, but $5.99 for this awesomeness, and I think it's just gonna look pretty all together. And I found this thing. This is gonna have to go outside in my bin, because with these mosquitoes, as bad as they are, as much as I would like to grill out there, I'm gonna have to wait for it to get a little cooler. So it might end up in my bin for next summer, or I might get in a couple more days of grilling out there. It's really gorgeous right now. It's 83 and beautiful, but like I said, the mosquitoes are killing me. It's this patio table revolving serving set. This is a blue one. It's this color blue. And you just piece it together around your umbrella on your patio table, and it has a little individual trays for goodies and whatnot. And then the only other couple other things I picked up were these awesome, I should have stuffed them with paper so you could see the shape of them, these pretty moccasins, brand new, guys, pretty little moccasins. And I love moccasins and that type of thing in the winter time. I just thought they were gorgeous, and they're going to be comfy for my old bony feet. Only thing bony on me, but they were adorable. I couldn't leave them behind. And they were $6.46. And you know I had to have loved them. $6.46? $6.49. You know I had to have loved them to have paid that much, because y'all know I'm cheap. And then apparently I'm getting into pumpkins. Not sure how. Not all pumpkins, but metal pumpkins. And I found this gorgeousness. And I have a small collection that I've slowly put together that I can't wait to put out here on my front stoop here in the next few weeks once it starts to get a little cooler. God, my feet are on fire, these friggin' mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. But it's this gorgeousness. I can't wait to drop a candle in here and let it glow. So stinking pretty. And it was $3.99. And the only other thing I bought, which I thought would go with this, nestled among my little pumpkins, is this little guy. this lovely little owlie, and he was also $3.99. Now I had put back a few owls that I had because I didn't need that many, and there were very tempting things. I tried to videotape, record, but until I upgrade my phone, it's just what a good itch. Until I upgrade my phone, I can't record. I get a few seconds of video or a few pictures, and then my battery dies. But that's also on my to-do list. But I did manage to take a few pictures of some of the things that really tempted me, so I'll add those in here. Okay, and the only other place that I've been to is the Dollar Tree, and I picked up Queen and Country with Denzel Washington. I had no idea Denzel had made a movie this amazing, a 10 plus powerful. It sounds really, really amazing, so I grabbed that. Trumbo, and I got this because I love the actors on here. I absolutely love everybody that is pictured on here, and it got really good reviews back in the day. So we're gonna see what that's about, and I think I might already have this, and Lord knows I've seen a whole bunch of movies that follow this same script and idea, but whatever. I picked up plus one, so I grabbed The Quickening and The Bad Behavior of Belle Cantrell. I honestly cannot remember what the heck these are about, but y'all can Google or ask me and I'll let y'all know. And I'm sorry, you guys, that I haven't been responding to the comments. It's just I can't get onto YouTube the way I was at my other job, at this job, without them spying on you. So, and that's when I have kind of like downtime between calls and stuff, because once I get home, I'm on mommy duty, and forget about it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I'm able to get in here. So forgive me for not responding to the comments, because I was so good at that and I loved it so much, and I still do. So thank you guys for commenting, and I promise I'm not ignoring y'all or being a butt. It's just I haven't been able to the way I used to, but I will. Maybe I'll do this today. I can sit and do that today. The only other thing I picked up, oh gosh, my arm, is How Not to Diet. I said I'd tell you guys about my health. It's not its best right now. I've totally let go, and I let my diabetes get absolutely out of control, and now I am at the verge of having to take a weekly injectable. And if y'all know me at all, y'all know I am terrified of needles. My anxiety is not going to allow me to stab myself, and I don't want to have to put that responsibility on somebody else to do it for me once a week. So I'm going to get my crap together. I started eating good across the board, cut off a bunch of stuff I'm not supposed to be eating, should not have been eating. I've lost 9 pounds in 3 weeks, and I feel good. I feel better, and I'm going to see how long I can keep that going. I don't feel deprived of anything just yet, because I am so excited that those pounds just kind of dropped off, but I picked this up. I could have found this information on the internet, I'm sure, but there's something about having information in a book. And this is just How Not to Diet, New York Times bestseller. He just gives you really good, awesome breakdowns about food and things to do and not to do, and what can happen to your body if when you get on a plateau. And it just seems like it's going to be a good read. Keep me focused. And the only other things I picked up were what I'm about to show you now. Little dude picked up we went to knickknacks, and he got a little bag of Legos. It was $3.95, assorted bag of Legos. And then I found this. Now let me get myself over here to get it so I can show you. Hang on. Okay, it is this metal scrolly dragonfly candle holder. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, I had bought a bag full of these glass votive cups, and these are going to come in handy. But you stake it into your yard, and it illuminates so pretty. Look at these dragonflies, you guys. I am slowly becoming obsessed with dragonflies, apparently, like I am with pumpkins. But this was priced at $15, and I put it back I don't know how many times, because I'm like, that's $15 I can use for something else, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know I'm cheap. But I went ahead and got it. And when I went up there, you guys, that vendor was having a 50% off sale. So I got this gorgeous thing for $7.50. I'm going to drop the votive cups in there, figure out where I want to stake it out in the yard. I'm going to use it as is when the weather permits, to put in those little fakey candles you get at Dollar Tree, and then part of the year I'm going to use it as I had intended those votive cups for, which is going to be for birdseed to feed some birdies. I don't know how safe birdies will feel this low to the ground, but I may be able to put it up a little higher somewhere on the ridge up by my walkway, just so the birdies can have something to nosh on, because I found so many cute ideas on Pinterest of these being used for birdseed. So I found this giant dragonfly at the flea market and I couldn't resist it. So apparently I'm obsessed with dragonflies. Who knew? So until my next go around, you guys, I'm pooped and I still have a few things to do in here. I hope you guys have had and will have awesome days ahead. And till I see you guys again, I love y'all bunches. Bye.